So hi, thanks for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. And where are you coming from, Claudia?
So I'm located in San Francisco. I'm originally from Brazil.
Okay.
And it's been okay. And I was about to say that it's been only 3 years that I moved to the US and then I became an artist or
Okay. Now it looks like maybe your camera's a little okay, there, I see some movement now. We're just gonna go ahead because the audio still seems to be all right. Um, yeah, I'm wondering if you're maybe having some Wi-Fi issues. But let's see. So, oh, are you still there?
I'm here. Can
Okay,
you
you're
hear me
still there.
now?
I can hear you. So at least we can still do the interview. That's great.
Awesome.
Uh, and I can do the screen share for you, so we'll have images to show them. So yeah, can you tell us a little bit about how you got into painting? I love your story. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're much more clear now.
Perfect. I changed for the my phone connection now.
Oh,
So
perfect. Love it. So yeah, tell us the story of how you started painting.
all right, so it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it short.
Okay,
So,
great.
so I've decided to do a road trip with a boyfriend, and instead of being a dream, it was a nightmare.
Oh no.
And, and that brought me here to the US because I am a resident through family. And of course, when I came here, I was totally broken in all levels. My heart was broken, my saving was broken, and there was no other option but starting all over again from scratch. Um, and even though I had over 15 years of experience in business, advertising, and I also created my own business that was a team building through cooking. Once you are in a different country, you don't know no one. So I started at the food industry, and there were a lot of feelings, emotions, regrets, pain. And while I was working at the restaurant industry as a hostess, I was working at this Greek restaurant that closed very late in the night and doing nothing, wait for the last table to leave, and could be midnight, 2 a.m. or 8 a.m. It depends, 10 p.m. So what I started doing, let me show you here. So on the back of the grease menus, like this is a menu from Kokari restaurant. It's a high-end restaurant. I started using what I had in front of me, the menu and pencils, and that's the way I did. And sometimes there were flowers there that I was just looking
Oh,
at.
that's so pretty.
So that's the way I started. And then I did some course. I took water class, I took oil painting, acrylics, and now it's been 2 years now that I started.
Oh, wow. That's so great. So it was part of your sort of healing process. And when we were talking the other day, you were describing your work as intuitive art.
Totally. I express all this because here in the US, I face the language barrier, right? I speak Portuguese. So, in Brazil, I used to be a good communicator. I was a food blogger before, but here it's like there are so many to say, so much to say and to express, but I can't express in words. So I put those on the canvas, and it's more like intuitive process. I do have something that inspire me, but I never know what I'm going to create until I put this on the canvas. So all of my work, it's a surprise even for me, like it's like a wall every time. Sometimes it's like, no, this is not good, but I keep putting painting and inspiration, and then it just appears something new to my eyes, and I get very surprised every time.
That's amazing. So let's show them some of your pieces. I'm going to try and do my screen share. You let me know if all you can see is the raffle items, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. All right, so can we see it?
Yes, I
Yes.
see.
Okay, fantastic. And then here, I'm going to do full screen. So what's the name of this piece we're looking at?
It's the Angel of My Own. And I created that piece after aura reading. I'm also a theta healer, a tarot. I'm a healer, all kind. But I also go through this spiritual healing to heal my own. And after one of those sections, that piece, it's about being smaller again, because when I got here in the US, I need to prove to myself and to others that I was capable of doing things. And I was like with this anger inside of me, and I became so big and so powerful. And then I realized it's not necessary, you know, and this is like, I'm going back to being smaller again, and my size, not smaller, but being equal, you know. I do not need to scream. It's becoming this calm energy that's okay. Now I'm ready to not fight with no one.
And then what's the medium for this particular piece?
It's oil.
Oil. It's gorgeous.
And again, I made that piece in less than an hour. It came, and normally I start and finish a piece at the same day, and some take longer, some not, but that's my therapeutic process, put that emotion out there.
Right. And that makes sense that you do them all together, because it's like when you're in the presence of the feelings that you're expressing.
Totally.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then this one, I believe you have prints of this in your shop, or some sort of merch?
Yes, there are some clothing on that, a dress and a sweater.
Okay. All right. And then let's look at the next piece. If I can just, oh, there we go. Yes.
Oh, that's a collage, because I work mixed medias. And that collage, it was a therapeutic process with a friend of mine. So she came to do a theta healer with me. And this piece expressed like, do not listen external thoughts, or do not view with somebody else's eye. But if you look close to the second laid on the right side, I put voice on her heart. So all the earrings and the mouth is there.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So it says, if I were you, I would listen to your heart, to your inner voice.
Oh, that's lovely. I really like the detail of this, all the little details in this piece and the color palette. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Oh, I know what this is. So this is the piece that is on your raffle item, and you're going to tell us about it.
Yes, that I've created during the pandemic, when COVID just hit it and we were all in our houses without getting out. And I was working with a group in a workshop, and we look outside our window, and I was here in this apartment, and that was the sense that I had, that I was in a cage, and it's about, I want to be free, and I want to see colors outside there. But there were not only colors outside and love, but also this darkness, you know, because we were all afraid. That show, I want to be free, talks more than only the pandemic. For me, not only the pandemic moment, but also like, I want to be free of my thoughts, of my fears, of what society thinks I need to be. So it's about honoring yourself and be free of external voices again.
That's fantastic. What a great piece. So yes, this is going to be one of the raffle items later on. So stay tuned, everybody, so you can.
Yeah, and that, should I tell them how or no? That's,
go ahead.
Because it's the raffle item is going to be a mug, so that's printed on the mug.
It's
yeah.
It'll be on a mug. So yeah, and I'll show you an image of what the mug looks like. So I'm going to stop sharing real quick, so we can see you again. And yes, that will be a mug. So what else do you have in your shop? So you've got some really cool stuff that's like your work has been put onto like clothing and like backpacks.
Yes, I have one here. So this art piece, I have this in backpacks, in mugs, in top for to go to the gym to work out. And
Oh, like
here's the backpack.
yes. Oh, very
So
cool.
this is my favorite one that
Oh,
goes well with everything, actually.
oh, very nice. And then the top for the gym, sports bra, right? That's
Yes,
that's what we
yes.
call those. I think. I was like trying to remember the word for it.
Same here.
Words are hard. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Claudia. Such beautiful
Of
work.
course. Of course. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks for watching. For more videos like this, go to the link here. And to support us, you can join the Patreon by going to the link below.